Hi students, Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Your English teacher Ismail is back with the grammar lesson. In today's video, I'm going to teach you past perfect tense. Okay, how to form past perfect tense and when to use this tense. So, past perfect tense is used to describe an action that completed before any other action in the past. Okay, if you're new here, so don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Let's get on the lesson. This tense is used to describe an action that completed before any other action in the past. Let's understand this with the help of examples. Example number first. When I reached the station, the train had gone. So, as you look this sentence, when I reached the station, the train had gone, there are two actions. Two actions happened in the past. Okay? But one action happened firstly and another action happened recently. So, as I understood you guys in definition that past perfect tense is used to describe an action that completed before any other action in the past. So, this action completed, firstly. So, this is the sentence of past perfect tense, okay? And this is the sentence of past indefinite sentence. When I reached the station, it means this action happened recently, past indefinite tense. And this action happened firstly. So, the train had gone is a sentence of past perfect tense. It's because, as I told you guys, that we have to start with the subject and then we have to put helping verb had. Had with he, with she, with at, with they. With all subjects we have to put only had. It's because there is only one helping verb in this tense. Finally, past participle form of the verb. I always tell you guys that there are three forms of verb. Base form, past form and past participle form. Okay, in this tense, in past perfect tense, you need to put verb third form, past participle form of the verb. Okay, so when I reached the station, the train had gone. So I started this sentence with the subject, the train, and then helping verb had. Finally, past participle form of the verb go, gone. Okay, the train had gone. They had gone to Peshawar. The next sentence is they had gone to Peshawar. So I started this sentence with the subject they, and then I put here the helping verb had. And then, past participle form of the verb go, went and gone. Okay, gone. So, to Peshawar. They had gone to Peshawar is a sentence of past perfect tense. Okay, because subject plus had plus verb third form. Subject plus auxiliary verb plus past participle form of the verb. Finally, Ahmed had read a lot about animals before he went to the zoo. I started this sentence with the subject Ahmed, okay, and then I directly put the auxiliary verb, a helping verb had, and then past participle form of the verb read, okay. It's because it's a third form of verb of read, read. Finally, this is another action that happened recently before he went to the zoo. Two actions happened once again here. This action happened recently. This action happened firstly. So this is the sentence of past perfect tense, and this is the sentence of past indefinite tense. You can also change the order of sentence. You can put this sentence at the beginning of the sentence. Like before he went to the zoo, Ahmed had read a lot about animals. You can also change the order of a sentence. Okay. You can also say the train had gone before when I reached the station. You can also say like this. You can you can put this at the end of the sentence. You can put this sentence at the beginning of the sentence. Okay. So this is just the first usage of the past perfect tense. These are the sentences of past perfect tense. It's very important to learn how to make negative form of the past perfect tense. Negative form. Okay. Simply put, not after helping verb before main verb in every single tense. As I understood you guys, in every single negative structure of all tenses, simply put not after helping verb before main verb to make a sentence a negative structure sentence. Like, they had not eaten the meal. I started this sentence with the subject they, and then I put directly auxiliary verb of the past perfect tense, and that's had. So, and then I added here a new word, and that's not. So I just added this word after helping verb, after auxiliary verb, before main verb I put here not. Thus I made this sentence a negative structure sentence. Finally, eaten the meal. So past participle form of the verb eat, eaten, and then the meal. I just added only not in this sentence, and that's after helping verb before main verb. Thus I made this sentence a negative structure sentence. You can also say contraction of had not, hadn't. So they hadn't eaten the meal. They hadn't eaten the meal. Finally, I had not gone there. You can also say hadn't. I hadn't gone there. I started this sentence with the subject I, and then helping verb had, new verb. I added here not. Okay, don't forget to put here not to make a sentence a negative structure sentence. and then verb third form, past participle form of the verb go, gone, and then there. Okay, so I hadn't gone there, I had not gone there. So these are the examples of negative form. I mean, this is the way how to make a negative form. This is the way how to make a negative sentences. Just put here not, will after helping verb before main verb to make a sentence, negative structure sentence. You must have to learn how to make an interrogative form. Okay, interrogative structure sentences. Simply put had at the beginning of the sentence. Simply put had at the beginning of the sentence. Finally, at the end of the sentence, you put sign of interrogation. So this is the way how to make an interrogative structure. Let's understand this with the help of this example. So I have written here a sentence of positive. I had played. I had played. I started this sentence with the subject I, and then I put here helping verb had, and then finally, past participle form of the verb play, played. So I had played is a sentence of past perfect tense. If you want to make this sentence, if you want to change this sentence to interrogative structure sentence, simply you have to bring had at the beginning of the sentence. Simply you have to bring, had at the beginning of the sentence to make a sentence an interrogative structure sentence. Like, had I played. Had I played, at the end, sign of interrogation. I brought had at the beginning of the sentence, had. And then I just put I played. Had I played, sign of interrogation. Very simple, very easy. Like I understood you guys in previous videos. Okay, in interrogative structures. So just simply bring, helping verb at the beginning of the sentence to make a sentence an interrogative form sentence. They had gone to Peshawar is a sentence of positive. Okay, positive structure sentence. Simply bring had at the beginning of the sentence to make a sentence an interrogative. Had they gone to Peshawar? Finally put sign of interrogation. Sign of interrogation. Okay, you can also change these all sentences to interrogative structure sentences. Simply bring had at the beginning of the sentences. So thus these sentences are then interrogative structure sentences. Okay, you have to bring only had at the beginning of the sentence, and then subject, and then main verb, and then sign of interrogation. Okay, sign of interrogation, helping verb at the beginning. So this is the way how to make an interrogative structure sentence. Now is the time to teach you how to make a negative and interrogative structure sentences. Okay, negative and interrogative. It's very simple, very easy. Just I understood you guys in my previous video. They just only put not after subject before main verb to make a sentence negative and interrogative. Okay, now this is a sentence of an interrogative. Is it right? It's because here I brought subject helping verb at the beginning, sign of interrogation at the end. There's not, there is a not in this sentence. Therefore, it's a sentence of an interrogative. Okay, an interrogative. And you can't see here the WH word. So this is not a sentence of WH question sentence. This is not a sentence of negative structure. This is a sentence of an interrogative structure. It's because here I just brought helping verb at the beginning, sign of interrogation at the end. Sentence is an interrogative structure sentence. So if you want to change this sentence to negative and interrogative structure sentence, simply you have to put not here. Not. As we can guess from the from the name of the structure, negative and interrogative. Now this is an interrogative sentence. So the name of this structure is negative, interrogative and negative. So you have to put not, just not at the middle of the sentence. And thus just put not after subject before main verb to make a sentence negative and interrogative. Had I played, sign of interrogation is a sentence of an interrogative. If I put not after subject before main verb, so thus I made this sentence a negative and interrogative structure sentence. Had I not played, sign of interrogation. Had I played, had I not played, had I eaten, had I not eaten, had she gone, had she not gone, had they played, had they not played. Okay, had we gone to Peshawar, had we not gone to Peshawar. Had Ahmad, read the lesson, had Ahmad not read the lesson. Simply put not after subject before main verb to make a sentence negative and interrogative structure sentence. Okay, finally you must have to learn how to make a WH structure sentences. Okay, WH structure sentences. This is the way how to make. First of all, start with the WH word. Okay, and then auxiliary verb, and then subject, and then verb third form, past participle form of the verb. So here are the examples. Where had I done? I started this sentence with the WH word where. If I hide only these two words. Okay, look at here. If I hide only these two words, those are where and what. So then these are the examples of WH structure sentences. If I hide only these two words, so the first sentence is had I done. So this is a sentence of an interrogative. In the next sentence is had he eaten. This is also a sentence of a double-edged structure sentence. An interrogative structure sentence. So if I add only these two words at the beginning of these two sentences, so then these sentences are double-edged structure sentences. As I told you guys in my previous videos, that simply add double-edged word at the beginning of an interrogative sentence to make a sentence double interrogative. Double-edged structure sentence. So had I done is a sentence of an interrogative. Is it right? So simply I added here only double-edged word at the beginning of this sentence, and that's where. So thus I made this sentence a double-edged structure sentence. Where had I done? Where had I done? If I hide only this word from the final sentence, so it became had he eaten. Is a sentence of an interrogative structure. If I add only this word at the beginning of this an interrogative structure sentence, so thus this sentence became a double interrogative structure sentence. What had he eaten? Simply what have you to what have you to do? You have to do just only put double-edged words at the beginning of interrogative structure sentences to make sentences a double interrogative structure sentences. Okay, that's the end of today's lesson. I hope you got it and you enjoyed it. Okay, still if you have any problem, you can comment. I will get you back.